Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to our special Shabbat. Not only do we have the Gimel class here this evening for our family Shabbat, but it is extremely special because we are going to be honoring, celebrating, and thanking Jesse Shamut, as well as welcoming Jesse and Omar's daughter, Amelia, into the community. We're going to begin the Shabbat tonight on page 2 with candlelighting.
And we'd like to invite the Shamut family to please join us and to kindle the Sabbath lights and to join us up here for Kiddush as well. Hi, Jesse. I didn't get to say hi to you yet.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
We'd like to invite any of our young people, anyone who is under the age of bar or bat mitzvah, to come and join us and grab a glass of juice, a cup of juice for Kiddush. Do you want me to lead or you want to? Okay. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho. The Shamut family to stay up here with us, but the rest of you can all have a seat. And hopefully when you entered the sanctuary, you grabbed one of our community blessings for a new baby. We're hoping that all of you are going to help us welcome little Amelia into our community, and there's parts for everybody to say here. So I'll ask the grandparents to read along with us at the top of the community blessing. It's a big sheet. It looks like this. Did we not get them? We got them? Some people didn't get them. I'm going to ask my teen choir people to, because we need to have the whole community involved in this one. This is important. To run outside, grab some of these big sheets, and then if you don't have one, raise your hand, and the teen choir people will pass them out to you, because we all want to have a part in welcoming little Amelia into our community. And we're so glad that we get to see her beautiful fat cheeks. I would love for you to do that.
So everybody, this is Amelia London. Amelia was my great-grandmother's name, and it's a German name, and Omar's mother is German. And her middle name is London. We both fell in love with London. And so that's where she got it. And her Hebrew name is Ayelet Dara. Ayelet in Hebrew means, is a doe, a female deer, very swift and cunning. And in Arabic, the root for Ayelet is an oak tree. So may she be as swift and cunning as the deer and as strong and grounded as the oak tree. And Omar's father was from Syria, so he's got some Arab in him. And so that's a joining of our two cultures. And her middle name, her Hebrew middle name is Dara, which means sovereign, and also in Hebrew means pearl of wisdom. So may she be swift, cunning, grounded, strong, wisdom, or wise, full of wisdom and wise, as well as a sovereign of our people.
That's so beautiful. And Jesse, I'm sure I don't have to tell you that the Ayala, which is a word that's related to Ayelet, is the symbol of the Shekhinah. And the Kabbalists used to wake themselves up before the sun rose to go out and see if they could see a doe coming. And they felt that if they saw the doe enter their presence, that they were really in the immediate presence of God. And so we know that by bringing baby Amelia into our community, you've allowed us to see the face of God in this little beautiful girl. Thank you for helping us to see that. I'm going to ask our grandparents now, who hopefully all have these words in your hands, to please join in the grandparents' blessing. And I'm going to sit out and let you take that one because I'm not a grandparent yet. Amelia. And now all the parents of University Synagogue. Amelia, may you always deeply feel your own worth. May you experience the joys of learning, of nature, of the arts, and of warm companionship. May you know the rewards of thinking and doubting, questioning and discovering, and accepting life's painful changes. And all the children of University Synagogue.
We dedicate our child to Torah, to a never-ending fascination with study and learning. With a book, she will never be alone.
We dedicate our child to chuppah, to never-ending growth as a human being capable of giving and receiving love. With a loving mate, she will never be alone.
We dedicate our child to Ma'asim Tovim, to a never-ending concern for family and community, justice and charity. If she cares for others, she will never be alone. We pray for wisdom to help our child achieve these things, to fulfill the needs of her mind and body, to be strong when she needs us to be strong, to be gentle when she needs us to be gentle, but always there when she needs us. The birth of a child is a miracle of renewal. We stand together this day contemplating a miracle.
Amen. So as we mark time with a special blessing of the Shehechianu, now is a great time for us to sing that together, as this is the first time we have welcomed Amelia into our community, and this is marking that moment as meaningful and as special.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Mazel tov. you can sit for a little bit. We're going to have you back up here quite a bit.
So as we think about all of the new horizons upon us, and as we wish the Shamut family with all of the best wishes and blessings, we also think about the fact that spring is upon us. And as I was driving down the 405 today, I noticed that the hills were greener than I think I've ever seen them as I've lived in California, which has unfortunately been for too short of time. But I've never seen the hills so green, and I thought about how beautiful it is that the spring in the season of renewal is going to really bring a rebirth and new horizons for us all.
When we join together with our ECLEC kids, are there any kids who came through ECLEC who are here? I see some. You're not raising your hands, but I know who you are, actually. So, oh yeah, thank you, Simon, all the way back there. So at ECLEC Shabbat, we stand up for Bo'i Kala, the song Bo'i Kala, and we dance to welcome the Sabbath bride to join us in our midst. And we kind of hope that by dancing, we're bringing joy into our lives and asking the Sabbath bride to be with us. So I'm going to ask all of you to rise. And as we welcomed a child into our community tonight, to welcome the child within each of ourselves, allow yourself to move a little as we sing Bo'i Kala. And these words are the very, very, very end of Lecha Dodi, and you can find them on page 20, maybe 22. It's the very, very end.
Continue now with Baruch Hu on page 28. Everyone can please take a big deep breath in and release.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema
You can be seated.
As this new season and the new horizons approach, we hope and pray for protection and for peace. And with that, we turn to Hashkivenu, our prayer for shelter, our prayer for comfort, and our prayer for our continued peace. Page 42.
Always make you so
continue with the Amidah on page 46. This is our standing prayer, so if everyone can please rise. Continue with silent prayer, and if you would like, please turn to the Gimel readings in the handout.
We're so thankful to our Gimel students for creating such beautiful readings for us to help guide us through a moment of meditation. Thank you, Gimel students.
Shalom.
which we're going to do in a little bit of an untraditional way. So, Team Fire, I'm going to ask you to scoot on out so we can project where your head's going to be. Yeah, oh, yeah, actually, so you can see it. Yeah, yes, you can. Hopefully, I might need Cruz. I think I need Cruz. And while Cruz and Marianne are so helpfully setting up for us, Jesse, I'm going to ask you to come on up and join us. And you can bring Amelia with you. Good. Yeah, it should be under there. There it is. We have something to give to Amelia. And we're going to have something to give to you too, but this is an Oh, the Places You'll Go onesie. Very cute, and we hope that she goes to wonderful places. And we know, Jesse, that you're going to some really wonderful places too. You can come stand next to Joanne if you would. And so for our story tonight, some of you may be familiar with this wonderful book called Oh, the Places You'll Go. And you can watch up here as we read. I'm not going to show you the pictures from the book because you'll have them right in front of you. Oh, the places you'll go, Jesse. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Thanks.
You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go.
You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town.
It's opener there in the wide open air.
Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too.
Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights.
You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest.
Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch.
You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done.
You will come along to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you'll find, for a mind maker upper to make up her mind.
You'll get so confused that you'll start in to race down a long wiggled road at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward the most useless place, the waiting place.
people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting.
No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing.
With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything here in the world, ready because you're that kind of girl.
Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV.
Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you.
All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on.
But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the Hakken-Kraks howl, onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak.
On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are.
You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go, so be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left.
And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.25% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray, Jesse Shamut Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Jesse, we inscribed this book for you. We know you're going to go to wonderful places, and we thought that this story was so great because it's not just for Jesse. We're all on this journey together. We're all going to be in those scary places, and we're all going to do great things and be more famous than famous with people watching on TV, and we're all in this together. And we love you, and we wish you so much mazel as you go on to wherever you'll go doing great things. We want to give this to you, and then there's more.
It is now my honor to call up Julie Bank to present some more gifts for Jesse.
Hi. I know. Okay. The first time Jesse walked in my house, I knew the great places this girl was going to go. She was recommended to me as a tutor by our former education director, Tammy Weissman. And she walked in, actually just to tutor Asher as a regular tutor. And when she walked into my house, I just saw this amazing woman with so much spunk and joy and this like love and passion for Jewish learning. It was just unbelievable breath of fresh air in my house. And my house was like in difficulties, and we were struggling at that time, and Asher was struggling, and she just changed his life, his little 12-year-old life at that time, and got him through his bar mitzvah. And when I learned Tammy was leaving, I begged Jessie to apply for the job. And she did. And I feel like that was the luckiest day of our synagogue 6 years ago when Jessie Downey then, and now Jessie Shamut, walked in and just brought us so much, just changed the way we taught our kids, the way we joined with them, curriculum that you took on and you created that's now being used around the country, and just the way that you touched every single one of our lives. And we thank you so much for that. And it's just my honor to represent our congregation at this moment and just let you know that we all appreciate you and everything that you did this past 6 years, all of the wonderful things, all of the tedious things, all of the phone calls and the hugs and everything that you gave us. And we are just still on this journey with you, as Kareth said. And we love you and Amelia and Omar, and we're wishing you all the best as you move forward into this new phase. And we just look forward to watching you all grow together.
She's got her hands full, so I'll pass this on to you. Of course, Omar. Thank you. I believe that gift is from our board of directors. Julie, is that correct? Where did she go? Yes, the gift is from our board of directors, and it's a ritual item that we hope you'll use in the future and think of us each time that you use it. If you're not with your parents, get with them. If you don't have parents here and you want a family blessing, either find somebody near you or come up here and I'll bless you.
הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו אחד בברכת שלום. הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו יחד בברכת שלום. May God make you like Ephraim and Menashe. May God make you like Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah. May God bless you and keep you. May God's grace shine down upon you. May God's blessings rise towards you and give you peace. הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו יחד בברכת שלום. הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו יחד בברכת שלום.
Now, if you have a birthday this month, you are welcome to come up to the bima. Should I open the ark or okay, I'll sit on here. What's your birthday?
So, since it looks like a few birthday people, and the Gimel class hasn't been up here yet, why don't we invite them to come join us too? I'd like to see those Gimel faces. It's your anniversaries too, absolutely, absolutely.
Everybody else can have a seat. Gimmels, come with me.
At this point in our service, we turn our hearts and minds to those in need of healing. If you're thinking of someone tonight who is in need of healing, either of body, mind, or spirit, Please share their names aloud as my hand, or in your heart, whatever you wish, as my hand moves around the room. Shaberach can be found in the back of your packet.
Mi sheberach avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak veYaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah hu yivarech veyirapeh et hacholim.
We recite Kaddish tonight for relatives, friends, and members of our community who have recently died. Bonnie Aronin, Harriet Freilich, Edward Hyman, Dr. James Orecklin, Betty Rosenstein, and Doreen Wider. If anyone has a name they would like to add to the Kaddish list, please say their name out loud so the community can join with you tonight in mourning. The Mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 494. If it is your custom, please rise. 294. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'amad yivrach yirteh ve'amlich malchuteh, b'chayachon u'v'yomachon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'zman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudashah b'richu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma ve'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Zichronam levracha, may their memories be for now and forever a blessing.
Amen. You may be seated. So I hope everyone has a chance to give Jessie a big hug tonight. We're so happy that she was able to be with us so we could give her a proper send-off. I wanted to share a couple of things with you. The first one is raise your hand if you bought your tickets for Purim yet. Oh, we got a lot of people who need to get your Purim tickets. And I know we are a group of late responders, so you still have time to do this. We're going to have an amazing Purim carnival this year, and you should definitely not miss it. If you're a little person, you're going to have a fabulous time. If you're a medium person, you're going to have a fabulous time. And if you're a grown-up person, there's even a beer garden this year. So there's really something for everybody. You should come and enjoy your time here. Toby, what day is that? Is our Purim Carnival? Is it Sunday, March 17th? It's St. Patrick's Day too. So come, you can have beer in our beer garden. It'll be perfect. So please join us for that special time. We hope you'll be there. Can you share do you want to share your news? Okay. All right. We're going to close our service with Oseh Shalom, which is also on page 294, and the Gimel class and Hasharim and our teen choir is going to lead us. There's some hand motions that they'll be doing. Please do the hand motions with them. Don't leave them hanging.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Have a good weekend.